Welcome to the show with everything you could ever want to make and do right at your fingertips. I'm Tim.
And I'm Naomi. And here's what's coming up on today's show.
We transform a load of old rubbish into a fabulous frog that you can write on.
Can you guess what Tim can make in less than 60 seconds in today's 1 Minute Make?
And test your aim in the fun fingertips game of Space Pinball.
And for details of lots of great fingertips makes, you can check out our website, address at the end of the show.
But first, the fingertips magic frame. You won't need any special powers to make it, and all your mates will think you're a top magician. Roll up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because today we have some fingertips magic for you. This is a fingertips magic frame. Are we ready?
Can't believe you're making me do this, Tim. Just get on with it.
Abracadabra. It's great, isn't it?
Blimey, you are good. How did you do that?
I'm afraid a magician never reveals his secrets, Miss Wilkinson.
Oh. Well, I can tell you that we give this magic frame a fingertips difficulty rating of 4. Can be a bit fiddly, but it's well worth the effort.
To make a magic frame, you need to start with a piece of thick paper or thin card that's exactly 3 times bigger than a sheet of A4. You could, of course, just stick 3 pieces of A4 card together. Draw some lines to divide it exactly into 3 pieces, and then fold along these lines so that one flap goes over the other. On the front, you now need to draw a rectangle about 3 centimetres in from the edges, like this. Then, draw a semicircle on this side, about so big. You need to get some scissors and cut this semicircle out of all 3 layers of the card. Now, this can be a little bit tricky, because with the 3 layers of card all together, it can be a bit stiff. So maybe ask somebody to help you with this bit. There we go. Now just lift up the front flap, leaving the other 2 down on the table like this, and cut out the rectangle from just that front flap.
When that's cut out, you can decorate the frame however you like. We've gone for this great mosaic effect. Next, on a piece of A4 paper, you need to sketch a picture. Oh, he's cute, isn't he? And you need to leave a border around the edge that's the same width as your frame. And once you've done that, you can colour it in. Looks good. Now you just need to rub out any pencil lines like that.
When all the pencil lines have been rubbed out, you need one of these, a plastic document wallet. Put your picture inside so that the bottom edge is along this long open edge of the document wallet. Now you need to cut around the outside, but leave this sealed edge alone. And you'll end up with something like this. A new wallet which perfectly matches the size of your picture. You can now stick your picture down in place with some double-sided tape. Now take a black permanent pen and draw an outline of your picture onto the top piece of plastic. Just go around all the edges of the rabbit, the hat, the wands, the stars and everything else. In fact, a little bit like where the pencil lines were.
Once you've outlined your picture like this, it's time to put it all together. So take your card, lift up the decorated frame and slip the coloured part of your picture under this bottom flap, like that, with the black lines over the top. Fold back over your decorated frame and you should see the black line picture through it.
Now what you need to do is attach a strip of cardboard to the back of the frame to act as a handle, like this. Then grab the picture through the semicircle and pull at opposite ends. And the picture appears to magically colour itself in. Brilliant.
And using the same basic method, you can do lots of different magic frame pictures. Have a look at this one. You can magic some colour around the whole wide world. Amazing.
Or what about this? Gloriously garish fingertips hand.
Oh. So if you want to add a bit of colour to your life... Oh, that's better. Why not create a fingertips magic frame?
Your friends will be spellbound. This is Makeover Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you how to make something by recycling stuff you'll probably find lying around your home. So, what about this lot? Some googly eyes, a split pin, an old till roll, an egg box, a plastic pot, some glue and some fun foam. Well, with a little bit of fingertips know-how, I'm going to show you how you can transform these into one of these, a fab fingertips Froggy note dispenser. And if you just open his mouth and pop in an old till roll, then he'll dispense a never-ending roll of white paper, ideal for making all your notes. And we give the Froggy note dispenser a fingertips difficulty rating of 3. So why not spring into action and give it a go yourself? Firstly, you'll need to mix together some green paint with PVA glue. This helps it to stick to your container. Give it a good swish round with your brush until the glue and paint has combined. Using this mixture, paint the outside of the lid and container until they're both completely covered. When the paint's dry, you'll have this. And as you can see, I've added some light green spots and outlined them in black pen. Next, attach the lid to the tub with one of these, a coloured split pin. This can be a bit fiddly, and you could always get someone else to help you. Once the split pin is secure, the lid should now open and close. Now we need to make some eyes. So cut out a piece of an egg box like this. And here's a fingertips top tip. If you use a green egg box, you won't have to paint it. Next, stick on a couple of googly eyes. And when you've done that, glue the egg box eyes on top of the lid, facing away from the secured edge. For the mouth, cut a semicircle of black foam and a tongue shape from red foam. Then stick the tongue in place, slap bang in the frog's mouth. Now stick the frog's mouth with glue to the curved side of the tub. And when he's dry, he'll look something like this. Now all that's left to do is pop an old till roll into his mouth. And then every time you want to write a note, just give it a tug and pull it out. And of course, you don't have to stick with frogs. You can try any animal, or any with a big mouth. What about this ferocious lion with fake fur mane and painted whiskers? Or this wise old owl with cardboard beak and fun foam eyebrows? Or this cute Scotty dog covered in cotton wool? So why not get yourself an old dip container and create your very own fingertips Froggy note dispenser? Your friends will be green with envy. Got a minute?
Because this is the part of the programme where we show you how to make something in under a minute using odds and ends from around the house.
Today, it's my turn to make.
And it's my turn to time.
And this is all it takes.
Oh, there's not very much there for you, Tim.
Not really.
And we're not going to tell you what it is to see if you can guess along the way. Are you ready?
Yes, and this one's really going to put you in a spin, Naomi.
Is this a clue?
In a roundabout sort of way.
Just get on with it. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Tim, clock's ticking.
Right, first you need a plastic bottle like this. Then you need to get yourself some...
10 seconds already.
Some modelling clay and roll it into a sausage shape and just pop that in the top of the bottle and then carefully screw the lid back on. Now you need a length of string, about 1 metre in length, which you've got to tie around the top of the bottle like this.
A bit dizzy after all that.
Just a tad. And I'm going to tie another knot just to keep it secure.
You've only got half a minute left.
Now, you need to make yourself a circle of cardboard about the size of a plate or a saucer. And then tie the other end of the string.
That's 20 seconds to go.
To that once, and again, the second knot.
15 seconds to go.
Firmly in place. Now, I think it's time to say, stop the clock.
Oh, 49 seconds.
Oh, that's not bad, considering I'm so dizzy.
What is it?
Well, I'll tell you what, firstly, you've got to decorate it a bit like this one. And then simply pop your foot through the loop, give it a spin, and you've got your very own fingertips ankle spinner.
Wow, that's amazing. Let's have a go.
Great fun, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit tired though. Can I stop?
I've just got no bottle.
Oh, so why don't you get hold of an old plastic bottle, some string and modelling clay and make your very own fingertips ankle spinner?
In under a minute.
Tim?
This is Fun Fingertips, the part of the programme where we show you something that's fun to make and fun to play.
And join us as we travel to outer space. Because today's game is... Space Pinball! Ready, Tim?
Yes, Captain.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1...
blast off!
Go for it! As you've probably guessed, the aim of the game is to shoot the meteor balls through the space rockets, like that, into deep space, catching them in the craters to score points.
Yes! And we give Space Pinball a fingertips difficulty rating of 3. It looks more difficult than it really is, so why not give it a go? Start by fixing a piece of cardboard to one end of a big box, so that this end is now higher than the other. Now you need to paint the inside nice spacey colours, so purples and blues, and the outside silver. So you should end up with something like this. And as you can see, I've also splattered some white paint on the inside to end up with this galaxy of stars. Looks great, doesn't it? And now I just need to make some planets. To do this, cut some circles from coloured paper or card, and then just spray a darker paint down one side. It's really effective. And then you just need to stick these to the back of your space scene once the paint is dry.
To make it look even more cosmic, you need some craters. So take a plastic cup, cut the top off, and then cut this bottom section in half. And you've got to make a few of these. And when you've got about 6 or 7 of them, you can place them like this in various positions on the base of your box. And when you're happy, just glue or tape these into place. Next, use bits of newspaper and PVA glue to paper mache up and over the rims of the craters, leaving an opening at the top so the meteor balls can still plop into them. When you've painted your craters a cratery colour and added some scores, your space pinball game is really starting to look the business.
Now you need to make some spaceship shooters, and to do this, cut the top and bottom from 3 plastic bottles and the bottoms from 3 plastic cups. Take both pieces, put them together like this, and then just tape them securely together. Now you can paint and decorate them any way you like to make 3 really individual spaceship shooters. How about that? Now you need to make 2 holes at the base of the plastic bottle. One here and one here. Thread through a cut elastic band and you'll end up with a slingshot like this. You need to repeat this for all 3 of your spaceship shooters.
When all 3 of your spaceships have elastic band slingshots, you can cut some holes at the end of the pinball game box, the same size as the bottles, so they sit in them like this, ready for firing. All that's left to make are the meteor balls to shoot into space. They're really easy. They're just craft balls, painted silver with marker pen detail. And now we're ready to launch. So here we go. Place it in the elastic band and fire.
Go on, launch again.
Oh, yes!
Good score. So why don't you venture into space and make your very own space pinball game?
Beam us up, Scotty.
Well, that's it for today.
Don't forget to check out the Fingertips website. The address is on the screen now.
And we'll see you again very soon for more Fingertips. Bye!